This deer's about 200 yards. We got to get him 50 yards closer. Ooh, you saw it right under it.
Oh, we're going in on the river, edge of the Tallahatchie River, and gonna hunt on a cornfield. Got it flat full of mallards. A lot of wood ducks and mallards and pintails. They're gonna come right over the trees, right in front of you, and you're gonna shoot them in the face. Might have to shoot them in the rear if they don't come in where we can shoot them in the face. We're gonna try to shoot all greenheads. You know, we don't like to shoot hens and stuff. We like for them to, you know, make more ducks so more people have ducks to hunt. The duck day this morning, boys. You know, we've had days we've been fighting mosquitoes. It's 20 degrees, it's a 20-mile-an-hour northwest wind. If you don't like this, you just did something wrong.
That's right.
The duck's going to duck heaven this morning. Don't you shoot the hen.
Morning.
A lot of wood ducks and mallards and pintails.
I'm duck hunting.
The mosquitoes.
I got on so many clothes that I don't even know if I left my gun.
Official duck guys in the state of Mississippi.
The oldest duck call in the state of Mississippi.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Here we go. Ducks in the sky. Four on the left. How about that?
That's good, Willis. You got it.
Hey folks, we're here in Tallahatchie County. We're at Tallahatchie Hunts. We've got Catfish Mike Flaunt. Mike, thank you so much for having us down here, having Mississippi Outdoors down here to deer hunt and duck hunt.
I tell you what, Randy, we've had 2 good days of hunting. We didn't get a big deer yesterday, but we came about as close as we could come without getting one. And then this morning we really had a good hunt on the mallards. We had you guys separated around, had some cold weather move in the last couple of days. And mallards are hitting those cornfields pretty good. Really got some good footage this morning.
We saw a lot of ducks, catfish. Catfish, tell us about Tallahatchie Hunts and tell us what you offer here and how people can actually get in touch with you and come do what we did for the last 2 days.
This is actually my 12th year in business. I started it with my wife 12 years ago, and I've always taken people duck hunting. I've always, you know, I've lived here, I'm from here. I've duck hunted all my life, and once we started it, everybody said, well, you need to build a big lodge. You need to build these fancy blinds and stuff. I thought about it for a minute. I said, well, heck, I'm going to do it like I do. Everybody I ever hunted with likes to kill ducks. I said, we'll do it my way. So I don't have any fancy lodges. I just got some houses that my sister-in-law keeps up for me. And I've got my house here. We come back here for breakfast after the hunt. And we've got all the land. I farm here. And we don't hunt out of blinds. Y'all like my blinds this morning?
And Catfish, that's right. You're not putting on a show for anybody. People come down here and they want to experience a duck hunt, a deer hunt. They want to enjoy the outdoors. They don't want anything fancy. They want to do it just like Catfish has done it and be successful.
We had a guy here from North Carolina the other day that I took him in, and there were no woods anywhere, just kind of like where y'all hunted yesterday for the deer. And I had a $8 chair I bought from Dollar General. It was blue. And some head snippers, and I made him a little turkey blind in there, and he killed a 20-inch 12-point, scored about 150. And he said, I said, how you like your deer stand? He said, man, I love it. And the same way with the duck hunting, you know, y'all were just standing out there facing the sun this morning with one goose, and you're back to the sun with another with the wind in your face, and it's just no blinds, you know.
Just right out there in the woods with the animals. It was great.
That's right. But you know, the secret to killing ducks, and it always has been, you got to hunt where the ducks are.
There he is. That's a shoveler.
That's a Hollywood mallard.
Little tag team there, Bobber.
Why is it taking me 2 shots?
Well, because you missed on the first one.
Come here. No band.
Green hairs, man.
It's coming back around, guys. Coming back.
Ready?
Take them.
These are pretty. We just where I live, we don't have the pintails. Two coming to the right.
Dead.
Up high, 12 o'clock.
Yes, on your left, on your left. Here they come, guys.
Another greenhead.
Here they come.
How come I can hit one every now and then and I just can't ever hit something right on top of him like that? Yeah, that one was out of range after I shot that first one, man.
We had a great hunt, and it's nice because it's been a tough year so far. But we picked our location. We knew we were going to have 5 guns and then a cameraman. So we hunted on the bank of the Tallahatchie River with some backwater, flooded out cornfield. And so it was very, easily to film with a dog and the shooting, and then he could be set up, and we had the sun at our back, so it really helped out with the mallards coming in, and they couldn't see us once they got out in front. And the first 9 ducks we killed were greenheads, which is rare, especially this year, and it was awesome.
This afternoon, I'm hunting in my Uncle Mike's cornfield in Swan Lake, Mississippi. There's an 8-point and a 10-point out here, so I'm hoping that if the wind dies down, I can try to get one.
But Catfish, you told me last year you did almost 1,000 hunts.
Yeah.
People are not going to continue to come back unless they're successful. These people have enjoyed themselves and they've been successful, and they come back year after year after year.
But the key to it all is having great places to hunt. First thing you've got to have is you've got to have the food supply, you've got to have the water, and you've got to scout. You've got to not overhunt areas, and then you've got to be honest with people too. If you see that you're not going to have ducks, you just say, okay, slow down a little bit. We'll come later. Call me. I tell everybody I need 15 minutes notice and a flimsy excuse. If you call and you want to, come right on, all you got to do is just call, and I'll tell you. I say, we got a cold front coming. The ducks are here. Come on. And about half of my business, people come in and stay with me. I've got houses where they stay and put them up in different groups. The other half stay at camp, stay in town 30 miles away and drive in. And I really encourage people to come here and stay and just ride around the county and see what's here. It's a really, really neat place. People can come and hunt just a morning hunt. They can come a morning hunt with lodging the night before. They can come do an afternoon hunt this time of the year. They can do an all-day deer hunt with lodging. They can do an afternoon deer hunt. We have trophy fees, which are very, very reasonable on the different deer that we kill. You pick the dream job for yourself, especially since I love to hunt like I do and be out in the outdoors. It's just, it doesn't get any better than this.
Southern boys. You got a broke beam. It's a good deer though. It's 4 on one side, 3 on the other. It's a broke beam. It's pretty wide now. You might just want to get ready because he might give us opportunities a little bit far right now.
Folks, Caitlin's range is about 150 yards where she feels comfortable. This deer's about 200 yards. We've got to get him 50 yards closer.
Kind of nervous right now. His beam is broke.
Winds, it's blowing around 35 miles an hour. The deer are already nervous. Hey, we're right in the middle of the rut. He's got one thing on his mind, and it's love. He's gone. When this deer walked off, Caitlin's heart sank and we thought the afternoon was over. But hey, little did we know.
Do you see him? Yes, sir. Stay on that deer.
This is one of the bucks that Caitlin's Uncle Mike has been seeing in the fields. We just had no idea, with the weather conditions being what they are today, that Caitlin would have an opportunity at this awesome buck.
Can you see him? Yeah. Can you see him? Yeah. Can you shoot him?
Yeah, I think.
If you can shoot him, squeeze one off real slow in the front shoulder. Wait a minute, he's moving. Wait. Squeeze one off if you can. Shoot him a little bit high if you can. Can you see him?
Safety.
Knock your safety off. He's in perfect position.
I can't do it on the long zone.
Knock your safety off. Did you get it? You got it? Yeah. We ain't got much time now. Squeeze one off if you can. Oh, come on. Turn back. Turn back. Okay. Turn back. If he turns to the left, you need to shoot him. Can you see him? Talk to me.
I can see it.
Do what?
I can see it.
You can?
Yes.
If he'll turn to the left, you need to shoot him.
You can hear Scooter knocking the gain up on the camera. He's doing all he can to add extra light. We're running out of light, we're running out quick.
Squeeze it off real easy. Shoot him.
I can see it. Down. Let me get it.
Your safety?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Push it.
Where is it? Right here? I don't know where it is.
Right here at the switch.
Folks, Scooter's having to put the camera down. He's doing all he can to fix this gun. Caitlin can't get the safety off. The trigger won't pull. Caitlin is in a bind.
Were you trying to squeeze the trigger? You were trying to squeeze it? I don't know, girl. It won't go either way. You got a bullet in the chamber? Okay, let's try it again.
Folks, what happened here, Caitlin has been holding her gun all afternoon. It's the moisture around the gun. The wind's blowing 30 plus miles an hour. It is so cold. The gun's froze up.
Okay, try it again. Squeeze it really hard if you can. Just squeeze it. Squeeze, squeeze.
There you go. That was it.
Okay. Keep your finger off the trigger till you're ready. Don't touch the trigger till you're ready. Okay, he's still broadside. Gotta hurry. He's still broadside. If you can squeeze it really slow. Wait. You see him? Pick him back up.
The deer's walking off. Caitlin clearly, even if the gun was working, has not got a good shot right now. Hey, this is why they call it hunting and not killing. Everybody here just hates that you didn't take this deer as your first deer and a true trophy, but hey, there's always tomorrow.
My wife was alive for my first 5 years of my business, and this is my 7th year since she passed away. And I'd gotten to where I depended on it for a wintertime income. We started partly out of economic necessity. You know, we were cotton farmers, and cotton farming wasn't so good back 10, 12 years ago, and we needed some wintertime income, so that I started this business, and it just started growing. And when she passed away, I quit hunting. I had to give up something to keep my business like it was, and so I quit hunting. I hired my daughter and my daughter-in-law to cook for me, my sister-in-law to do my camps, and my nephews and other boys to guide for me, and my business just took off. And then I started promoting it. I do a lot of shows. I do a lot of advertising. I go to outdoor shows all over the country, trying to get people to come to Tallahatchie County, and they do. You know, I didn't count the number of states in there this morning, but last Saturday I had people in my kitchen eating breakfast like they were today from 14 different states. I love the people. I love the different people that come in from all. I love the kids that come in, the older guys that come in. You know, we had a guy shoot his first pintail this morning. We had a guy that his son's a Navy SEAL in Afghanistan here. We had people come in from New York, Philadelphia, everywhere this morning, you know, and they've never seen ducks like that. You know, they don't have to kill a duck, you know, they just see it.
That guy that shot his first pintail is me, and I was very, very proud of it. The only problem with that pintail is it's gonna cost me money because I am gonna have it mounted. But, you know, I didn't grow up duck hunting, but that was a true honor, and it was just a pleasure for me to be able to go out there and take that animal, and it's a trophy. You know, a lot of people don't look at ducks as a trophy, but I guarantee you a pintail, and they call it a stem, the tail, it's a true trophy for me.
I get a kick out of that. That really, really gets me going. Just like when the boy killed a deer yesterday, when the little girl's gun wouldn't get off safety yesterday and she couldn't kill the big buck. You know, I know she was sad, but that's part of it.
For over 70 years, Mississippi Outdoors magazine has served the readers of the Magnolia State. In it contains several interesting features such as wildlife photography, lunar tables, and even a kids page. Subscriptions to the magazine are very inexpensive, and when you subscribe, you will receive 6 bi-monthly issues containing articles on hunting and fishing in the state, public lakes, state parks, and even our wildlife management areas. For more information, call our toll-free number at 1-888-874-5785.
Just tighten up the bow, get a little more poundage on it with the salt water. These have a little bit tougher skin down here. Need that little bit of extra poundage.
Just making sure everything is tight. Not going to get removed from a fish. Make sure all the rest, everything's ready to go.
You ain't got enough air.
Can't never have too many arrows.
You ready?
Ready to go.
What we're trying to shoot today?
Redfish, black drum, stingrays, hopefully a cobia, triple tail, a little bit of everything, whatever we see.
Mississippi Outdoors is on the Gulf Coast today. We're down here in the East Marshes of Pascagoula. We're going to be doing some shallow water fishing for redfish, black drum. We're at Freyfogle Charters, but we're going to be doing a little something different today. We don't have fishing poles. We got bows and arrows. Normally bow fishing is done at nighttime. In the northern part of the state, they do a lot of carp and buffalo and things, but down here, these guys are going to put us on some redfish. Black drum, multiple species. Y'all got a few gar, you said, as well. So we're gonna try something a little different today. We're gonna put some wood to them. We're gonna stick something.
Yeah, he's right there.
Nailed him.
Get a bit easy so it don't come out.
So Trey, tell me a little bit about your business. How long have you been in business doing this type of fishing?
I've been guiding here out of Pascagoula for, this will be my 2nd year. Last year I went full time. This year I'm just guiding on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so just the weekend. But I run out of here, out of Pascagoula, and then I run out of Delacroix, Louisiana.
Now, Chuck, you fish the redfish tour as well?
Yep, me and my partner Chuck, we fish the E05 redfish tour, and we fish the Louisiana and the Florida division.
Bow fishing is basically the same technique of a bow and arrow, but here we're using a different style tip. We're using a fish tip on here where it'll actually hold into the fish. We've got a string attached here with a little reel. This little reel's got an automatic setting on it. It shoots out, free line, but then it's got a trigger for you to reel him back in. Pretty neat. Look at here, look at here. Ooh, you saw it right under him? Made him skip, didn't it? The neat thing with these little bows here, these bows are designed as well, they have a 0 let off on it. So anybody can shoot it. You don't have to have a certain pullback. And if you pull it here, it'll shoot. You pull it here, it's going to shoot.
Oh, there he is, going in the bank. Bam!
Got
Good
him.
shot.
I barely missed him. I know that.
Dude, that was money. Just flip him up in here.
Man, my boy's head shooting these things, son. I did the flushing technique, old southern marsh trick. He was going up in the grass, so I pushed him back out. My man put the headshot on him.
Right there. Oh, there he goes. Big black drum. Another one right there. See the V? See the big V right there? He's right there, see him? See his tail? Got him. I can spin you around. Let me follow him.
There's fish down there?
No. Stingray right there.
Where?
Big stingray right here.
Oh.
Did he? Yeah, you got him.
I shot, didn't I? It pulled the
Pulled
arrow
out.
Yep, I need to switch to Graper Point, apparently.
Right there, see him?
Yeah. Is he on there?
Got him.
Yeah. Where's that other one?
He was behind us. Yeah, that's a big one.
I'll put it back up there now. That should have been in.
Yeah, that's the two. Okay, I'm trying to sting. All right, you can hold this one through like it's heavy.
God, it's heavy.
Swinging it. Look at that thing.
There he is, right over there. Had a wonderful day. We didn't catch it quite as many, but the sun done got hot. My boys are ready to go. My belly's getting hungry. It's time to go to the house. That close.
Did you know that the money spent on your hunting and fishing license is an investment?
The Mississippi Department of Wildlife, Fisheries and Parks uses money from license sales to enhance hunting and fishing.
Like providing public hunting opportunities for wildlife management areas.
Advise private landowners on deer and habitat management.
Providing public fishing opportunities on state lakes.
And operating fish hatcheries for stocking public lakes and streams.
So make an investment in the great outdoors.
Buy your Mississippi hunting and fishing license today.